Welcome to the third episode of Road to Sub 55, where I am practicing and speedrunning Super Mario 64 and give progress updates each week. In the second episode we saw a lot of TikTok clock, but now we are going to Rainbow Ride. On the entrance you have a cool triple jump dive, which is pretty fast, but personally I like the swag strat far better. So in the same folder of the old video of TTC, which I covered in the second episode, I also found this video for Swinging in the Breeze. And this is the very old movement I did for getting the star, just moving all the way up with almost the intended way. I hit some 50-50 grinds along the way, and yeah, just wait for the pendulum. So yeah, alright. Oh, alright, and then just dropping the star. Great, cool. It's not that fast though. Luckily there's a strat that is not as hard to do and saves a lot of time. I was still using that weird side flip here, but I think it looks pretty cool. I'm still waiting for the pendulum though, so... But I practiced this quite a long time, and I don't know how long, but long enough to get this trick consistent enough. The movement I'm doing now looks a bit different. I'm not doing that cool looking side flip anymore because I'm doing a triple jump dive on the pendulum. And well, not wait, because waiting isn't as fast in general. This triple jump could be really scary, especially if you're in a good run, so yeah, hope you don't miss.
Round 1, fight!
And I wanted to compare these threads because I was curious how much time I would save on that triple jump dive at the pendulum. Well, look at that, it's slightly more than a second, and I think that's pretty good time save for just a simple triple jump dive. And I was also debating if at the end of the star, going all the way to the back before doing that triple jump, if it loses time as well. So in option 1, that's going all the way to the back, it's a 18.43 seconds. And I saw a lot of runners doing this side flip method, which I didn't know about, but this turns out to be in 18.23 seconds, already saving 6 whole frames, which is, well, not significant I guess. And then I did a triple jump wall kick with this triple jump, and I got a 17.83, which I think is a small bit faster, but this triple jump on that block, however, can be quite tricky. You need to hold back when doing the triple jump, otherwise you will bonk. And I think this triple jump wall kick method, or method 3, I think this is faster, but I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think. On the same old video I also found this movement, and I was actually shocked at this. That side flip there is so difficult to do, and I actually barely made that long jump. It's crazy. I know that I only did this once and tried it so many times. But if you don't get that side flip, you could actually use the quote-unquote standard movement and lose almost no time from trying it, so why not?
Round 2, fight!
Okay, so here's a comparison of the strat that I used to do and the amazing side flip on the cheesy block thingy. And because I don't have a timer on the left one, I'm just carrying it over. So this is already like a 3-second save, and I think that's awesome, but I couldn't get this strat consistent. It's just really difficult. I don't know if I can pull it off. And what you see now looks like going for that side flip, but I'm actually going for tricky triangles, which I was still doing with, I think, the intended way, but a bit faster I guess. And I didn't know, I just looked it up, because this is a pretty slow route, even I could see it. Like 29 seconds, it's... yeah, alright. The beginning of this new strat makes it difficult, and when you nail it, you actually skip all the things on the right there, so Yeah, it definitely is faster. Look at that, 16.4 seconds. That's 12, almost 13 seconds saved already. The other clip I ledge grabbed here, but luckily on this one I didn't. I just barely got that angle for that long jump. But, of course, I hit my head on the bar there. Must have hurt, but I almost got the same time.
Round 3. Fight!
So, in this comparison I wanted to check what was so different about the two. But it turns out that the bonk or the ledge grab was almost the same time loss. So, that's pretty cool, I didn't know that. And if you fail this triple jump due to, for example, hitting some sweet 50-50 grinds, you could just go for a swing in the breeze in some cases. I'm still not used to doing a side flip here, but look at the times. It's still a time loss, but not as much as dying, I guess. On this clip I had a strange camera angle, and upon further inspection I was thinking that this looks like a notch angle. Not a guy from Minecraft, but an angle that you could hit when your joystick is in one of the 8 indentations on a Nintendo 64 controller. It looks like it, and I should really check this one out sometime. And luckily Mario's physics are in your favor, because you can actually run endlessly on this fence, and you can just slightly adjust your angle till the perfect angle, and hopefully just reach it, which I did. Barely. Okay, now to some serious matters. I tried doing this trick. This is the RTA time for getting this star, and this clip was 1 frame off the world record. Shoutouts to SilvaGunner for this clip and Ouija for the world record. I tried doing this dive rollout over the fence, but I couldn't get that once. One thing I noticed was at the start they are in Mario Cam, which I think makes the angle better, I guess. So I'm going to try that in the future as well. And just the ending is ridiculous. I should learn it though, because I think my ending is way too slow. And I'm not going for that speed kicking ground pound. I'm sticking to the double jump dive. That's ridiculously difficult. I'm not going to do that. But because I was practicing this beginning part, I was also thinking of doing this with the swinging in the breeze stuff. But I noticed that the right part of the fence has some different mechanics. I don't know why this side is so different, but still I wanted to do the other star with this trick as well. And personally, I think this angle for this long jump is easier than the other angle. And look at that, just avoiding the Goomba, hitting that long jump, catching the pendulum, bam, bam, and yeah, so I missed a ground pound there, but luckily the other attempts led to this clip, which I am pretty proud of. This isn't as hard to do than the side flip on the pendulum, but still I wanted to compare the two.
Round 4. Fight!
So this is a comparison between the side flip on the pendulum and the triple jump wall kick at the beginning. And you see that the long jump on the left one is a bit faster, so I still think that the strat on the left one is faster, but I'm probably going to stick with the movement on the right one. And if you notice on this clip, I ledge grabbed here, and now I need to really hurry up to catch that pendulum, otherwise I will miss it. But look at this, this is really cool. Alright, so I practiced this 2 times, the first one 15 minutes and the second one an hour and 50 minutes, and the attempts were 31 and 578. I'm dividing this because the first practice session I spent time on the recording of some stars for comparing it on my Google Sheet. Be sure to check that out sometimes. So again, on the left you'll see a pie chart and yeah. So in this graph, every step on the right is 20 attempts instead of the 5 shown before. And by the way, this is all for the second practice session. On category 1, I filled this 65 times, which gives 11.2%. Basically, it's just missing the triple jump like a dumbass. On category 2, you either bonk or miss the walk completely. Missing it was far more present in attempts, but again, as you check out that Mario Cam setup, maybe it helps to lower that percentage. On category 3, I got the wall kick, but still missed the platform. Or I was collecting some points for 50-50 grinding. And on category 4 I either wasn't holding the right angle or didn't have enough speed, and the amounts of firsties I got was actually pretty insane. Look at this. This is just a practicing session. I actually needed to prepare mentally to delay my input to get another wall kick instead of a firstie. I succeeded 53 times with 9.2%, which is not great, but again, I should look into that Mario cam at the beginning. That will probably help. But besides that, I think this graph shows some progression. It's hard to show, but it looks like the blue areas are decreasing, the red areas are decreasing as well, the green areas are a bit rising, but especially the success areas are greater at the end than the beginning, so that's pretty cool. Alright, in the next episode we're going to check out the full run for week 1 and compare it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye!